So then, that planet is done for. Oh, sweet. So, which two do I need? Yeah, PB and JAL. PB. Wait a minute. It's like PB and. Was it PB and J or PB and. Like peanut butter and marmalade, or like. And cherry, yeah. PB and J. It's a really strange combo.
We're on course.
Peanut butter and jelly. What a coincidence. Okay, there's an Exile raid. Ooh, no, we're getting somewhere. Turian Arc, Nakmor Drag, some Eladeen thingies. Wait a minute. There's nothing about... Yeah, I could just take Drag with me on this one. Just in case, damn it. Wrong button. So... anything to scan here? Of course not. PB and Drag this time. So, let's see what both of them do. Except they don't mess this up. But Drag is actually a nice charger.
Point provided by our Krogan contact. Drac, we're landing on Eladeen to rendezvous with Jorgal Strux.
On my way.
What the?
Where is this meeting place exactly?
Called the Paradise. Middle of nowhere as far as I can tell.
Paradise is different for a Krogan.
Whoa! Why do we dive in there like that? Like that kills the whole heat shield immediately. Whoa. That isn't... Like, why is it that Krogans like this desert so much?
No.
Only 41% exposed. I will gather what information I can, Pathfinder.
Interesting. But it looks like those monoliths. So if that's actually a whoa. If this is actually a complete starship, maybe it's part of a larger starship. Kind of like the trees right now. The way they reacted and all of that. It's kind of cool. Kinda neat. And it's the second desert planet. Why must it be another desert planet?
Who lives here besides the Krogan?
Scavengers with nothing to lose. Criminals chucked out of Kadara.
Gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be deadly. Okay, whoa, wait. It's a heat planet. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay, so another playstyle. Uh-huh. I like it. Okay, so every planet is somewhat dangerous. Like, sometimes it's the water, which, like, Katara was pretty much alright. Except for the water, of course. But then there's an ice planet, then there's a radiation hazard planet, and this one is again some, like, heat and radiation, somewhat the same, it burns. And then, what was the other one? Volt and, it's not Helios, it's like, Haval, yeah. What was so problematic about Haval? The creatures, they were just mutating all over the place. But yeah, what am I gonna do here? First of all, let's just look at the map real quick. Some caches, some things to do. What's that one? Medical supplies. Finally, they're here. I was looking for them, and they are on a desert, but it's not the desert that I thought it would. And this is the PB one. Scan for minerals. Collect plant samples, which is the aid and whatnot. What's that one? Search Eladeen for an Angaran relic. Scan some minerals. Wait a minute. How many minerals are there? Damn it, don't want that. 3, perfect. I can finish this mission here. And there are also 2 plants like that. What's that one? Search for memory triggers. There are 3 of them right in the center. Probably close to this spaceship. Investigate anomaly on Eladeen, which is the Turian one. What's that one? Medical supplies found again. It's like a nice triangle all the time. Good. So, but first, let's just look around this area here. Like, you can start 2 quests here. And I can also visit the Paradise, which might just be a bar of some kind. Okay, but first I have to go like northwest-ish. Oh, why is it always the mouse cursor? Go away. Like it's scorching heat. Like, okay, so I have to stand in building shadows. Like, vehicles don't count, otherwise that one would have worked. Okay, so it's not directly the sun. It is actually a patch of ground that is connected to the buildings. And if I go like...
I detect
Yeah.
above normal temperatures.
No shit. Like above normal is like
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
a slight understatement, but it's... Wait a second. How high is that actually? Right now it's like 39 degrees, and now it's 50.45. So hazard level 1. I don't really think like 50 degrees is that much of a concern. Like, you do have some nice equipment at hand, like there shouldn't be an issue with that, to be honest. But
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
yeah, but wait, 50.76? Before it was like 50.4 or something. And 39.
Ambient temperature is normal.
50.89. Let's go back in there. 50.65. So it's always something around the 50s.
Are within acceptable limits. Life support is back online.
Yeah. At least there's some nice fluoride here, which I don't really need. Hey! So, Ken Haley.
Hey, I recognize your insignia.
Or
You're
Halsey.
Nexus, right? A Pathfinder. Kent
No shit.
Halsey, Nexus Security.
Yeah, and you're here, sweet. Report.
Must be a reason you're here. Is there a problem?
Not with the Nexus. This is a personal matter. My
Alright.
sister Isabel fell in with the wrong people. She joined the rebellion and was exiled to Kadara. Somehow, she pissed off enough people to end up in this hellhole.
Your security and your sister's a troublemaker. Puts you in an awkward situation.
I don't care about that. I'm here to find her. I know she can't come back to the Nexus, but we can start over on Kadara. Together.
Yeah, that's noble.
You're a good brother, Kent.
Don't congratulate me yet.
Hmm.
Problem is, I underestimated this planet. I don't have a vehicle or a way to survive the heat. I'm stuck before I've even started.
Yeah, I do
Don't
have
worry.
both.
I can track Isabel down for you.
I hoped you'd say that. I think the salvager from Kadara has info on her. She wouldn't give me anything, but maybe you can get her talking.
Alright, speak with Velonia. Oh, and wait a minute, is this the same mission? Let's check that one. Yeah, she's around. Very neat. The thing is, I do want to explore the area, but
Hey,
to be honest,
I'm talking to you. Hey!
dude. You want to get a charge in the face? Ooh. It's dangerous. Hey, nice. Again, ground technology, significant value, something. What's that one good for?
Water's the most valuable commodity on Eladeen, and
Of
Anea
course.
has all of it.
It's always water. Judging by its mineral content, this water probably comes from an underground source.
This is ridiculous. What?
What's ridiculous?
This is water. It costs as much as 2 shots of good whiskey on the Presidium. It's just bloody water.
It's just scarcity, really. But scarcity in itself doesn't really make things expensive. Just because there's not a lot of things there, it doesn't mean shit, right? It just means that the price itself comes from an increase in demand, right? In relation to the things that are there, right? So if there's a lot of it around and a lot of people need it, then of course there's no reason to increase prices that much. But if the demand is still high enough, but there's not enough stuff there, right, for some reason or another, then you can, use this situation to your advantage, right? In order to force people to pay more, right? Because the object itself doesn't get more valuable just because people need it, right? The object is still the same value. But it's actually the need of the person that wants to satisfy themselves in some form, right? With, in this case, the water. They get thirsty. This is a very warm planet, of course. They need water. And if there's not enough there, right, and there's this water distributor, right, that has to manage all of that, then, he can just ask, okay, I have this glass of water. Who wants it, right? Who wants to do the most for me, right, in order to get this glass of water, right? It's kind of like a challenge. And yeah, because if someone drinks this water, someone else cannot. This is one problem about those goods, right? They are consumables. You use them and then they are gone, basically. You could actually just try to recycle the pee, right, in a way, right? Because no matter where that is, right, matter can not be destroyed like that, so it just changes form a little bit. But water is just water. It just goes somewhere. Maybe you sweat something out, right? But most of it might be able to be recyclable. Anyway, that's just that. So it's not water. It's also not the planet. It's the people, right? So let's think about it this way. Like, if there are a lot of people, if there's just one person on the planet, right, all of this water might be enough. If there are more people than just one on the planet, right, then, the demand increases per person, right? Well, not per person, but in general just increases with every person. So it's the people, right, that drive the prices. It's not the object itself. It's the people. They are the reason why things are so expensive, if you think about it, right? It's just, if you boil it down to that, like, if there would be less people around, at least on this planet, then they wouldn't need to share that much water, right? Therefore, the price of water would fall. Well, not the price itself, but the demand would definitely fall. And in this case, the water vendors, they would not make that much of a profit here. That's actually really interesting. So you can artificially increase prices by having more people there, right, that need that thing. This is also how advertisement works, if you think about it. Like, advertisement works in a, like, first of all, why do you advertise? In order to get more customers, right? But advertisement, in this case, costs money, and then that money has to be made somehow. Therefore, you have to put those costs onto the goods that you advertise, right? So it's like yeah, depending on like what good kind of makes those costs, right? It's responsible in a production kind of way for those costs, right? Has to be more expensive afterwards. Anyway, but yeah, what does advertisement do? Advertisement, right, gives you the idea that you want something. This is how advertisement works. Advertisement is just, yeah, that's how it is. Like, it's just, yeah, you may need this object, right? Whatever that is. If it's a ring, right? With a diamond on it, or if it's just water, right? Maybe even a special kind of water, right? With a terminology that is completely bonkers, has no real world value. The only thing is in the people's heads, right? So you actually artificially increase the demand of an object with advertisement, and therefore you also kind of increase the price of it. If you think about it this way, it's amazing actually how that works, right? You just have to advertise it a lot, then people would want it, right? And yeah, the reason why people want it is also not really important if there's at least one reason or another, right? You can also make up that reason. So this planet, sure, there's a real world impact. It's hot. You need water, right? But in this case, so let's talk to this water
If
distributor.
you're here for water, you'll need to speak with Ania first.
Hmm.
You cut the deal with her, she gives you a chit, and I dispense the water. You can take your entire allotment at once or in portions. Up to you.
Interesting. So similar to what was this movie about this chameleon in the desert? Rango, I think. This is a precocious perk.
Seems odd to place the water tank so close to that gaping chasm.
Someone once told me Ania does it as a security measure.
Mm-hmm.
She empties the tanks into the gorge if anyone tries to steal the water.
Huh.
I've never seen it happen myself, but others have. Can you imagine? What a waste.
Yeah, so no one messes with her.
Is all this water for sale?
Some of the supply goes to the trading post, of course, but yes, most of it's for sale. Anyone who wants water on Eladeen has to come here. There is very little elsewhere on the planet.
Interesting. So let's just make this planet more habitable again. Where's the source?
Where does this water come from?
Probably underground or so.
I believe that's a trade secret. I don't even know where she gets it. At first I thought she traded with Kadara, but that can't be it. It's impossible for all this volume to be from Kadara.
Mm-hmm. Well, it might
I'll let you
be,
get on with your work.
because I
lovely day.
fixed that planet. Interesting. What else do we have? Like, that's that. What are those containers? These crates seem well used, as they are covered with residue and debris from many planets. The floor around them is scrapped and dented, suggesting that they are extremely heavy and difficult to move. A small notation: Ania, this crate is 500 credits short. Judging by its mineral content, this water probably comes from an underground source. Yeah, because it has to go through a lot of stones. Therefore taking in
Tried
a
to
lot of
flop
minerals.
house. They shot at me.
Okay, good for you. What else? But that, what is that? Shrooms. Okay, but why shrooms need like dark areas, right? Safe from the sunshine, and also they need moisture. So the only reason why there are that many shrooms is because those tanks might be broken. There's some leftover water there. Interesting. And some of them are even dropped down.
The second we're out on the dunes, you're dead.
Interesting. Wait. Like, if I'm here, I will not get burned to death, which is strange. For some reason this area is safe. There's no dome around it. So yeah, that was that. And... Damn it.
Lucky the paradise has shade. I'd fry out there.
Yeah, and this is why it's paradise, because of the trees. Good. Before we go in further, let's have a little look around here. Hazard levels.
Eyes. It's really, really bright. I mean, pretty, but really bright.
What else we got? That could be scannable, but no. Those are, of course, on the shady side. Whoa. What happened down there? Oh. There's a lot of Turians.
Wait till they meet me on the dunes.
A lot of Turians. Might be because of the Turian arc, right? Like, there are Solarians, Turians, and what's that one? Human? No.
What are you looking at?
Yes. So it's a nice combo of species. Okay.
Wish that goddamn sun would just go away.
Yeah, pulled the whole thing apart. Wish I got in on that deal.
Next time, I'll claim one for myself.
Okay. And who are you two?
Did I hear you talking about the Remnant?
Dunno. You an eavesdropping snake?
Been breaking it down to sell. Could make a killing from the pieces.
That's probably bad news. We should check it out later.
Yeah. That one doesn't even...
Push off.
Come on. Like, yeah, we should definitely check that out. The thing is, I wanted some more info on them. And these, like, Angarans they might get.
The worm almost killed me. Got out of the way just in time.
Here. No. Out there.
Okay, and another scavenger.
I didn't do it. Didn't do nothing.
Okay, you didn't do anything.
Oh.
Good. Tell them that when they come.
Who's them? Very interesting. So that one might be scannable, right? This vehicle is not safe for use. Of course not. Like, nothing is safe for use on this planet. Oh, wait. Okay, let's try to get around the place. I want to get there. Whoa. Okay, jumping down there is definitely not advised. But the routes, they're open now.
Park's waiting for us at Bourne's greenhouse. He'll have more info on where the transport was taken.
Come on.
Mining zones in this region are available, Pathfinder.
Yeah,
I've
cool.
added them to your nav system.
Up a special circuit.
Temperature levels are climbing, Pathfinder.
You think Nexus?
What else? Noctis hates Nexus.
Wasn't there more fluoride? Just 2 deposits, okay. And that one is
Temperature is normal.
somewhere in front of me. Somewhere in front of me. Okay, it's down there, but let's not take it now. Want to explore the area first. So, nothing to... Oh. Credit reimbursement would be minimal, category drunk. Kadara Port. There's a nice entry.
Welcome. Welcome. Come this way. Follow me.
Why should I
Fancy
do
ship,
that?
all right? You'll find lots of deals inside. Just talk to my boss. Come on, this way.
Does he... Yeah, let's just ignore this guy. I want to check on the people here first.
Tried the flop house. They shot at me.
Wait a minute. Yeah, went around the place like that. Like that. Okay. So, I think he's still waiting for us, but we're gonna check the area first. Need to be safe. Hello there. No reaction or anything. Also no hidden items up here. Hey, what's here? It would appear that this shelf has been mistaken for a place to put trash under the assumption that someone might find a use for the dregs of whatever random contents are in these containers. Well, one man's trash is another person's treasure. That's why it's almost the same word. This shelf seems to be communal exchange area that operates under the philosophy of take one, leave one. The random bits of dried up creams, used cans of water, displacement, lubricant, and half-eaten Turian heart attack suggest it's rarely used. Interesting. But the take one, leave one is also kind of interesting.
What are you looking at?
Yeah, I was just curious.
To be honest, I'm curious about what's going on here.
What's going on is none of your damn business.
Mm-hmm.
Keep walking, or I'm gonna shoot out your knees.
I thought the rule was no guns.
That won't protect you outside the gates. If you see me there, you better run.
Pathfinder, is it necessary to engage with this individual? I don't see how it helps our cause.
Right. Let's just back away slowly, guys.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking at?
Ryder, I heard that little exchange. I don't understand it. They screened every initiative applicant. How did so many of them end up violent and unstable?
You think something's up?
That's what I want to find out. Can you scan the scavengers here in the Paradise and transmit the data to me? And, you know, be discreet.
Discreet is good.
Wow.
Brain chemical imbalance.
Perfect.
Okay. That's interesting. So those people have a problem with their brain chemistry. They're slightly agitated, which might be because of, yeah, the need for water, right? And the fact that they don't get it. It's basically like being sleep deprived. Like, yeah, think about it as a motor, right? If there's no oil in the... Oh, shit. Anyway, if there's no oil in the motor, it's not just... It's not running well, right? Or if there's no cooling water... What,
Shipment's coming in. Get your asses in gear.
Yeah, but, who's that one? Increased aggression, possible cerebral deterioration, no other unusual readings.
Not a scavenger, Ryder.
Yeah, sure, but why is it so important that there are scavengers?
Yeah, can't you see I'm busy?
Mm-hmm.
With what?
Coordinating shipments, what's it look like? Even on
I
a
don't know.
wasteland, trade is king.
Tell me about Ania.
What else can you tell me about Ania?
I once saw Ania shoot a visor off a scav from 50 yards off.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I make it a policy never to talk about her behind her back. You want to know about Ania? You talk to Ania.
Okay. And how do you keep order?
Why don't the scavengers attack the docks?
Because they've learned that they need Ania. Without her influence, they're all dead. Someone steps out of line, Ania deals with it. Or the other scavs do.
Sounds like a delicate balance.
Delicate? Hardly. It's a system kept in check by large guns and high-velocity rounds.
Yeah, but come on. That's not sane. What kind of shipments are coming in?
What shipments do you get?
Anything you can name. On Eladeen, everything has a price.
Mm-hmm.
Food, water, meds, clothing.
Because...
Someone's probably willing to pay for it.
How often do shipments come in?
They come in when they come in. We don't exactly live according to a schedule.
The thing is, yeah, if everything is valuable on Eladeen, right? That means there's a lot of money flowing out of it. So it's basically an import state, or an import colony, import planet. But if it's just importing, where is it getting all that money from, right? Like, it has to have some value here. Otherwise, it makes no sense. Why are you here?
How did you come to be in Eladeen?
Short version, after the uprising, I found myself in Kadara. Hated it. Met Ania at the bar, and she offered me this job. Really didn't have anything to lose.
Why did you hate Kadara?
Politics, backstabbing. I'm a simple guy. If someone's gonna knife me, I'd rather it be in the front. The folks on Eladeen excel at that.
Yeah, they're just really aggressive. Straightforward.
Good. Be on your way and try not to piss anyone off.
Sure. Yeah, scan those guys.
Shipment's coming in. Get your asses in gear.
Alright, yeah, so before we go in there, we will check every scavenger in the vicinity. Which is not this guy, but...
I'm supposed to get the next seat off this planet.
I have credits. I need to get back to the Nexus.
Yeah, all of them need to get back to the Nexus, but what's this one? Aggression, again, brain thingy unbalanced, whatever. This one.
Try someone else.
Undetermined, whatever. Alright, what else do we have here? I think there's something in the water that's added that kind of changes the brain chemistry in a negative fashion. So yeah, this is the agitated scavenger. Was I up here? Conflict in the colony. Sure. Speak to Strux. Talk to him real quick. It's a lot of... Yeah. There are a lot of Krogans. Same colored, so they might not be from here.
Are you